What if the key to unlocking your hidden potential lies not in what you do, but in what you tell yourself? The secret to accessing untapped realms of creativity and profound intuition might be simpler than you think. It all comes down to your inner voice. That voice, the constant stream of self-talk, holds the power to either illuminate or obscure the gateway to your higher self, the pineal gland. Throughout history, mystics and spiritual leaders have regarded the pineal gland as the seat of the soul, the gateway to enlightenment, and the third eye. Activating your pineal gland can lead to expanded creativity, a profound sense of intuition, improved sleep, and a more profound connection to the world around you. Emerging research supports this idea, showing that our thoughts influence brain activity and hormonal production, with the pineal gland playing a key role. This video will show you how to consciously control your inner world, shifting your external realities through the power of thought. The pineal gland, a small, pinecone-shaped structure in the brain, is responsible for producing melatonin, a hormone that regulates our sleep-wake cycles. But this is only one aspect of the pineal gland. The function and health of this gland is deeply impacted by our thoughts, emotions, and overall mental landscape. This is where the concept of pineal activation dialogue comes in, a method that empowers you to consciously influence your inner voice, and as a result, the function of your pineal gland. It's about becoming aware of the conversations you're having with yourself and intentionally directing them towards positivity and empowerment. Just as seeds of doubt can hinder growth, intentionally planted seeds of positive inner dialogue can unlock intuition and creativity. Neglecting the quality of your internal narrative can, over time, lead to a hardening of the pineal gland. This hardening, or calcification, a result of negative thought patterns, toxins, and stress, is something we will be addressing. Through consistent practice, you can reprogram your subconscious to align with your desired reality and decalcify the pineal gland. As you engage in this pineal activation dialogue, you'll notice something remarkable. Intuitive whispers become more apparent, guiding you towards your highest path and deepest wisdom. How would your life transform if you could consistently access these intuitive insights and inner wisdom? What level of creativity could you achieve if you eliminated mental blocks? And what if I told you this pineal activation dialogue technique is rooted in ancient wisdom and methods for restoring the pineal gland to its natural state? It's important to understand that resistance is common when starting any new practice, especially one that challenges ingrained thought patterns. But the power to overcome this resistance and continue will fundamentally shift your mindset. Prepare to learn actionable steps for implementing the pineal activation dialogue and hearing testimonials of transformations achieved through this simple yet profound technique. But here's the catch. What if this gateway, this third eye, is clouded, blocked, or even hardened? For many of us, that's precisely the situation. Pineal gland calcification stands as the primary hurdle preventing us from fully experiencing the benefits of an activated pineal gland. It's like trying to tune into a clear radio signal with a damaged antenna. You might catch snippets, but you're missing the full broadcast. What most people don't realize is that this calcification is becoming increasingly prevalent in our modern world. Our diets, lifestyles, and environments are conspiring against us, leading to a buildup of calcium deposits that impair the pineal gland's function. Are you experiencing unexplained mental fog, a lack of intuitive insights, or a creative block that you just can't seem to break through? These could be signs that your pineal gland is struggling. We're going to dive deep into the causes and consequences of calcification, but more importantly, we'll explore how you can reverse this process and unlock the full potential of your inner vision. So, what exactly causes this calcification? The list is longer than you might expect, but let's start with the most common culprits. Fluoride, often added to our drinking water and toothpaste, has been shown to accumulate in the pineal gland, forming calcium phosphate crystals. Then there are processed foods. laden with artificial additives and preservatives, which contribute to overall toxicity in the body, impacting the delicate balance of the pineal gland. Environmental toxins, from air pollution to pesticides, further exacerbate the problem. Chronic stress, that constant companion of modern life, floods the body with cortisol, a stress hormone that can disrupt hormonal balance and contribute to calcification. But perhaps the most insidious cause is something we've already touched on: negative thought patterns. Chronic stress, anxiety, and negative self-talk create a cascade of physiological effects that ultimately promote calcification. Visualize, for a moment, a healthy pineal gland, vibrant and clear, like a crystal-clear spring. Now picture a calcified pineal gland, clouded and hardened like a stone. This is the difference between a life of clarity, intuition, and creativity, and a life of mental fog, doubt, and limitation. What are the consequences of this calcification? The effects are far-reaching. Reduced melatonin production leads to disrupted sleep patterns, making it difficult to fall asleep, stay asleep, or wake up feeling refreshed. Decreased intuition makes it harder to access your inner guidance, leading to poor decisions and a sense of being lost. A general sense of mental fog obscures your thoughts, making it difficult to concentrate, remember things, and think clearly. And here's where it gets interesting. This calcification can create a vicious cycle. As the pineal gland's function declines, it becomes even more susceptible to the negative effects of stress and toxins, further accelerating the calcification process. But here's the good news. Calcification is not a life sentence. With conscious effort, lifestyle changes, and targeted techniques, you can reverse this process and restore your pineal gland to its optimal function. This is where the pineal activation dialogue comes in. The pineal activation dialogue is not just any form of self-talk. It's a specific, structured approach designed to reprogram your subconscious mind and activate your pineal gland. Think of it as a targeted intervention, a way to bypass the conscious mind's resistance and directly influence the deep-seated beliefs and patterns that reside in your subconscious. You see, the subconscious mind is like the autopilot of your life. It operates on deeply ingrained beliefs and patterns, often without your conscious awareness. These beliefs shape your thoughts, emotions, and behaviors, ultimately influencing your reality. To change your reality, you must first change your subconscious beliefs. The pineal activation dialogue works by flooding your subconscious with positive, empowering affirmations, visualizations, and emotional anchors, effectively overwriting the negative programming that contributes to calcification and blocks your intuitive abilities. Imagine your subconscious as a garden. Negative thoughts and beliefs are like weeds, choking the life out of your potential. The pineal activation dialogue is like planting seeds of positivity, carefully nurturing them until they take root and transform the entire landscape of your mind. So how does this dialogue work? At a high level, it involves repeating a specific set of positive affirmations, visualizing your desired outcomes, and anchoring those visualizations to strong, positive emotions. This combination of words, images, and feelings creates a powerful signal that penetrates the subconscious mind, gradually rewiring your neural pathways and activating your pineal gland. But here's where it gets really interesting. The specific phrases and techniques used in the dialogue are not arbitrary. They're carefully crafted to resonate with the subconscious mind and unlock its transformative potential. I'm going to reveal the exact phrases later. Now, let's talk about thought seeds. One of the core principles of the pineal activation dialogue is the idea of replacing negative thought patterns with positive thought seeds, or affirmations. These thought seeds act as antidotes to the toxins calcifying your pineal gland. Think of it this way. Your mind is a garden, and your thoughts are the seeds you plant. If you plant seeds of doubt, fear, and negativity, you'll reap a harvest of anxiety, stress, and limitation. But if you plant seeds of faith, confidence, and positivity, you'll reap a harvest of joy, abundance, and fulfillment. It really is that simple. For example, if you catch yourself thinking, "I'm not good enough," consciously replace that thought with an empowering affirmation like, "I am capable and worthy of all the good things life has to offer." The key is to consciously choose the seeds you plant, ensuring that they align with the reality you desire. How do you put this into practice? Start by becoming aware of your most common negative thought patterns. Throughout the day, pay attention to the thoughts that run through your mind. Notice the ones that trigger feelings of anxiety, fear, or self-doubt. Once you've identified these negative thought patterns, craft corresponding positive affirmations. Make them specific, personal, and believable. Instead of saying, "I am rich," which might feel inauthentic if you're struggling financially, try something like, "I am open to receiving abundance in all areas of my life." The importance of repetition and consistency cannot be overstated. Just as a farmer consistently waters and tends to their crops, you must consistently repeat your positive affirmations to rewire your subconscious mind and reverse the effects of calcification. I recommend creating a thought seed journal. In this journal, track your negative thoughts and the positive affirmations you use to replace them. Document any shifts in your mindset or external circumstances. Over time, you'll begin to see a clear correlation between your thoughts and your reality. Now, here's the thing. As you embark on this journey, you may encounter resistance. It's perfectly normal to experience doubt, discomfort, or even a strong urge to quit. This resistance often arises from your subconscious mind's attachment to old beliefs and patterns. Your subconscious views change as a threat to its established order, and it will do everything in its power to maintain the status quo. Think of it like trying to break a bad habit. Your mind will try to convince you that it's too difficult, that you're not strong enough, or that it's simply not worth the effort. How do you overcome this resistance? Start small. Don't try to overhaul your entire belief system overnight. Focus on making small, incremental changes. Focus on the positive emotions associated with your desired outcome. Visualize yourself already living the life you desire, feeling the joy, gratitude, and fulfillment that comes with it. Seek support from others. Connect with like-minded individuals who are also on a journey of self-discovery and transformation. Share your experiences, challenges, and successes with them. The importance of commitment cannot be overstated. Consistent practice, even in the face of resistance, is essential for achieving lasting results. Remember, every time you choose a positive thought over a negative one, you're strengthening your neural pathways and moving closer to your desired reality. But here's where it gets really exciting. As your pineal gland becomes more activated, you may begin to experience subtle intuitive nudges or synchronicities that I like to call intuitive whispers. These whispers are like breadcrumbs, guiding you towards your highest path and deepest wisdom. These intuitive whispers can take many forms. You might experience a chance encounter with someone who offers valuable advice or resources. You might start seeing recurring numbers, like 111 or 222, which are often interpreted as signs of alignment and encouragement from the universe. You might have powerful dreams that offer insights into your subconscious mind. Or you might simply experience a sudden sense of knowing, a gut feeling that guides you towards the right decision. How do you tune into these intuitive whispers? By paying attention. Be mindful of your thoughts, feelings, and surroundings. Actively seek out these subtle signs of inner guidance. Keep a journal and write down any intuitive insights you receive. Meditate regularly to quiet your mind and create space for intuitive insights to emerge. Remember, your intuition is always speaking to you. The key is to learn how to listen. Now you know all of this, I want you to know you're poised for transformation. With consistent practice of the pineal activation dialogue, you can unlock enhanced intuition, creativity, and spiritual connection. Remember, trust the process. Have faith that your efforts will yield positive results, even if you don't see immediate changes. The universe is working in your favor, and you are exactly where you need to be. I'm about to reveal the specific steps and phrases involved in the pineal activation dialogue, but trust me, There's a final step for sealing in this transformation that is critical, so stay tuned. Before I reveal the specific steps and phrases involved in the pineal activation dialogue, remember that one final step for sealing in this transformation is critical. You wouldn't build a house on a cracked foundation, would you? Similarly, the pineal activation dialogue will be exponentially more effective if you prepare the ground first. And that preparation begins with clearing the blockages, like calcification, that hinder the pineal gland's natural function. Think of it as a pineal detox, creating a clean slate for your inner dialogue to truly take root. What's amazing is that you can incorporate some readily accessible practices into your daily life to support this detox process. For example, small changes, like reducing your fluoride intake by using a water filter and fluoride-free toothpaste, can make a significant difference over time. Incorporating antioxidant-rich foods into your diet, like berries, leafy greens, and dark chocolate, yes, you read that right, can help protect your pineal gland from oxidative stress. And of course, spending time in nature, breathing fresh air, and soaking up sunlight can do wonders for your overall well-being, including the health of your pineal gland. By clearing out the calcification in the pineal gland, you'll be able to benefit even more from the positive affirmations. Think of it like this: the less interference, the clearer the signal. The less calcification, the more receptive you become to the positive affirmations and intuitive guidance facilitated by the pineal activation dialogue. It's like upgrading from a dial-up modem to fiber optic internet suddenly. Everything flows faster and more clearly. In the upcoming sections, what you'll learn will build upon this pineal detox, and the benefits will only compound as you consistently implement these practices. Are you ready to amplify your results? Now, as we prepare to dive into the technique itself, I want you to realize that what I'm about to share isn't some New Age fad. The pineal activation dialogue echoes ancient practices of inner reflection and mantra repetition found in various spiritual traditions across the globe. Yogic traditions, for instance, have long emphasized the power of mantra practice and visualization to quiet the mind, focus intention, and unlock higher states of consciousness. These traditions understood that focused thought, repeated with intention, could reshape one's inner landscape and influence their external reality. These practices and this technique are not just random words. Modern thinkers and researchers have also explored the connection between thought, consciousness, and the pineal gland. Dr. Rick Strassman's research on DMT and its potential role in spiritual experiences offers a fascinating glimpse into the pineal gland's potential for unlocking expanded states of awareness. His work suggests that the pineal gland may serve as a biological antenna, receiving and transmitting subtle energies and information from the universe. You see, the underlying principles of the pineal activation dialogue, focused intention, positive affirmation, and emotional resonance, are universally applicable and align with powerful concepts like the law of attraction and the power of positive thinking. All of this points to one empowering truth: you have the power to take control of your inner world and shape your reality. Now let's get you started. Before we jump into the dialogue itself, we need to prime the mind. Think of it as warming up your vocal cords before singing. The pineal activation dialogue is most effective when performed in a state of relaxation and emotional alignment. Let's walk through a simple relaxation exercise to quiet your mind and prepare for the dialogue. Find a comfortable position, either sitting or lying down. Close your eyes gently and take a deep breath in, filling your lungs completely. Hold it for a few seconds, and then slowly exhale, releasing any tension or stress you may be holding. Repeat this deep breathing exercise several times, focusing on the sensation of the breath entering and leaving your body. As you breathe, imagine a wave of relaxation washing over you, melting away any tension in your muscles. Now, bring your attention to your forehead. Notice any tension you may be holding there and consciously release it. Let your forehead become smooth and relaxed. Continue scanning your body, noticing any areas of tension and consciously releasing them. Pay attention to your jaw, your shoulders, your stomach, and your legs. With each exhale, let go of any remaining tension, allowing your body to sink deeper into relaxation. As you enter this relaxed state, keep in mind that the dialogue is most effective when coupled with genuine positive emotions, such as gratitude, joy, and love. Visualize the desired outcome of activating your pineal gland, enhanced intuition, creativity, and spiritual connection, and fully immerse yourself in the associated feelings. Feel the joy of accessing your inner wisdom, the gratitude for the guidance you receive, and the love for yourself and the universe. During the dialogue practice, you may encounter distracting thoughts or external interruptions. This is perfectly normal. The key is to acknowledge these distractions without judgment and gently redirect your attention back to the present moment. Imagine that your thoughts are like clouds passing across the sky. You can observe them without getting carried away by them. If you find yourself getting distracted, simply take a deep breath, acknowledge the thought, and gently guide your attention back to your breath or the affirmations. If external noises interrupt your practice, try using earplugs or creating a dedicated sacred space where you can minimize distractions. Treat this time as sacred. Approach the practice with reverence, intention, and a deep sense of connection to your higher self. View it as a gift you're giving yourself, a time to connect with your inner wisdom and unlock your full potential. Now, for the moment you've been waiting for, let's get to the technique itself. The heart of this process lies in implementing the pineal activation dialogue. This technique revolves around using core affirmations that are positive, empowering, and transformative in nature. The affirmations act as seeds of intention, planted in the fertile ground of your subconscious mind. They help to reprogram your beliefs, dissolve calcification, and activate your pineal gland's full potential. So, what are these core affirmations? Let me give you a few examples to get you started. My pineal gland is clear, healthy, and fully activated. Feel the truth of these words resonating within you. I am open to receiving intuitive guidance and wisdom. Embrace the flow of insight that is available to you. I am connected to my higher self and the divine source. Experience the profound connection that unites you with all that is. Now, let's walk through how to recite these affirmations, incorporating visualization and emotional anchoring techniques. Find that comfortable, relaxed position again. Close your eyes and take a few deep breaths. Choose one of the core affirmations. Repeat the affirmation slowly and deliberately, either silently or aloud. As you repeat the affirmation, visualize the desired outcome. Imagine your pineal gland glowing with vibrant light, clear and healthy. Feel the emotions associated with the affirmation. Feel the joy of accessing your intuition, the gratitude for the guidance you receive, and the love for yourself and the universe. Repeat this process with each of the core affirmations, allowing yourself to fully immerse in the experience. But while these affirmations are potent, remember that personalization is key. Adapt these affirmations to resonate with your individual goals, desires, and beliefs. What specific outcomes do you want to manifest in your life? What unique gifts do you want to unlock? Use these questions to guide you in crafting your personalized affirmations. For example, instead of saying, "I am abundant," you might say, "I'm attracting financial opportunities that align with my values." As you refine your affirmations, pay attention to how they make you feel. Do they evoke a sense of excitement, possibility, and alignment? If not, keep tweaking them until they truly resonate with your soul. Consistency is paramount. For lasting results, practice the dialogue for 15-20 minutes daily, preferably at the same time each day. This consistent repetition helps to rewire your subconscious mind and establish new neural pathways, and that leads us to commitment. To truly harness the power of the pineal activation dialogue, I challenge you to commit to practicing it for 21 consecutive days. Why 21 days? Because that's the amount of time it typically takes to establish a new habit and begin to rewire the subconscious mind. This 21-day challenge provides a structured framework for consistent practice, helping you to overcome resistance and experience lasting results. This is your opportunity to prove to yourself that you are capable of change, growth, and transformation. It's about making it a habit. To track your progress and stay accountable, I suggest that you keep a journal. In this journal, record your daily experiences, insights, and any challenges you encounter along the way. Note any shifts in your mindset, emotions, or external circumstances. This journal will serve as a valuable record of your journey, allowing you to track your progress and celebrate your successes. But there will inevitably be days when you don't feel like practicing the dialogue. You might feel tired, discouraged, or simply too busy. These are the moments when your commitment will be tested. It's easy to give up when things get tough, but it's in these moments that you have the greatest opportunity for growth. What steps can you take to stay motivated? Find an accountability partner. Connect with a friend, family member, or fellow viewer who is also committed to the 21-day challenge. Share your goals, challenges, and successes with each other. Having someone to support you and hold you accountable can make a huge difference. Set realistic goals. Don't try to overhaul your entire life overnight. Focus on making small, incremental changes each day. Celebrate small victories. Acknowledge and appreciate your progress, no matter how small it may seem. This will help you to stay motivated and build momentum. Remember the potential rewards of the pineal activation dialogue: enhanced intuition, creativity, and spiritual connection. Keep these benefits in mind when you're feeling discouraged, and remind yourself why you embarked on this journey in the first place. Don't lose sight of why you began, but here's a paradox that's important to understand. The key to manifesting your desired outcomes is to release attachment to the results. This might sound counterintuitive, but it's a crucial element of the process. Think of it like planting a seed and trusting that it will grow without constantly digging it up to check on its progress. Once you've planted the seed, in this case, the pineal activation dialogue, you need to let go and trust that the universe will take care of the rest. This means releasing any anxiety, doubt, or expectation about how and when your desires will manifest. Trust that the universe is working in your favor and that everything is unfolding in perfect timing. Setbacks or challenges are often opportunities for growth, and that you should trust that everything is happening for your highest good. It's easy to fall into the trap of overthinking and analyzing the process, constantly wondering if it's working or if you're doing it right. This overthinking is counterproductive, as it creates resistance and blocks the flow of energy. Instead, cultivate a state of inner peace and acceptance, allowing the universe to orchestrate the details of your manifestation. When you let go of attachment and trust in the process, you create space for miracles to occur. You open yourself up to receive unexpected blessings and opportunities that you never could have imagined. As your pineal gland becomes more activated, you may begin to experience subtle shifts that signal its increased activity. These signs can be subtle at first, but as you become more attuned to your inner world, you'll start to notice them more easily. What are some of these signs? Enhanced intuition. You might find yourself making decisions with greater confidence and clarity, trusting your gut feelings more than ever before. Vivid dreams. Your dreams may become more colorful, symbolic, and insightful, offering guidance and wisdom from your subconscious mind. Increased synchronicity. You might start noticing meaningful coincidences and connections in your life, feeling as if the universe is conspiring to support you. A deeper sense of connection. You may feel more connected to yourself, to others, and to the divine source. Beyond this, you could experience heightened sensory awareness, noticing the beauty and wonder of the world around you with greater appreciation. You might also feel a stronger connection to nature, sensing the subtle energies and rhythms of the natural world. If you aren't looking for these small changes, you'll miss them. Pay close attention to your thoughts, feelings, and surroundings, actively seeking out these subtle signs of inner guidance. Keep a dream journal, record your intuitive insights, and spend time in nature observing the patterns and rhythms of the natural world. Remember, your unique experiences are valid, and that you should trust your own inner guidance, even if it doesn't conform to conventional expectations. This heightened sense of awareness is intuition whispering, guiding you towards your highest potential. Now, I want to invite you to commit to this pineal activation dialogue for the next 21 days. Experience the transformative power of your inner dialogue. I want you to declare your commitment in the comments section below. Type, "I am activating my pineal gland," to solidify your intention and create a sense of community with your fellow viewers. But remember, the pineal activation dialogue is not a one-time fix. It's an ongoing practice that can be integrated into your daily routine for lasting benefits. Continue to nurture your pineal gland with positive thoughts, healthy habits, and a deep connection to your inner wisdom. And because I know you're serious about this, in future videos, we'll explore advanced techniques for pineal gland activation and subconscious reprogramming. Be sure to subscribe and stay engaged so you don't miss out. But the journey doesn't end here. Next, we're going to explore how to amplify these activations with powerful visualization techniques that take your practice to the next level. Now that you're committed to activating your pineal gland, let's structure that inner voice. I'm going to reveal the pineal activation dialogue framework. It's more than just random positive thinking. It's a structured conversation you'll have with yourself, intentionally designed to target specific beliefs and intentions. Think of it like this. Unstructured positive thoughts are like scattered seeds, while the focused approach of this technique is like planting each seed carefully in fertile soil, ensuring optimal growth. The structured pineal activation dialogue has 4 core components, each building upon the last to help you effectively reprogram your subconscious. First, acknowledgement of your current reality. Second, statement of your desired reality. Third, an emotional bridge that connects the two. And fourth, a gratitude affirmation to seal in the work. Why these 4? Because each step prepares your mind for the next, creating a powerful and transformative shift. Each stage builds upon the previous one and creates a powerful positive feedback loop. Let's make this tangible. Here's a fill-in-the-blanks template you can use to personalize your dialogue. I acknowledge that I currently feel have, but I am now experiencing. I feel for the, and I am deeply grateful for. Remember, this is your personalized roadmap to your new reality, so make sure it is specific to what you want. However, authenticity is key here. The dialogue should feel genuine and authentic, not just empty words you're reciting. Experiment with different wording until you find phrases that resonate with your heart and soul. Speak from a place of truth, and the universe will respond in kind. Don't just go through the motions. So, how do we get started? The foundation of change lies in acknowledging your current reality. Denying or ignoring your current situation only reinforces it, like trying to build a house on sand. True change begins with acceptance. For example, someone struggling with financial scarcity might acknowledge, "I currently have limited financial resources." This isn't about wallowing in negativity. It's about facing the truth head-on. To that end, you must acknowledge reality objectively without getting caught up in negative emotions or self-pity. Observe your situation as a neutral third party, simply stating the facts without judgment. Think of it as a scientist observing data objective, detached, and focused on the truth. Here's a twist you may not have considered. Acknowledging the truth allows for the release of pent-up emotions and paves the way for positive change. Avoiding reality leads to repressed emotions, like a dam holding back a flood. Acknowledgement helps release these emotions, creating space for new perspectives and possibilities. So embrace it. Acknowledging reality is about empowering yourself to change the things you can change. And this is where it gets exciting. We're setting up the next step, stating your desired reality as the natural progression from acknowledging where you are now. This shift is where the transformation truly begins. From acceptance, you're going to create a new vision for yourself. It begins with the power of stating your desired reality. Declaring the outcome you want programs your subconscious mind and sets the intention for manifestation. It's like planting a flag on the summit of your dreams, claiming your territory and declaring your victory. If you're still struggling financially, the desired reality could be, I am now attracting abundance and financial prosperity. It's a bold statement, but one filled with potential. Crafting compelling statements requires precision. Use present tense, positive language, and vivid imagery. Instead of saying, I will be healthy, say, I am vibrantly healthy. Feel the difference. Amplify the power of your words by visualizing the outcome you want while stating it. Close your eyes and see yourself already living your desired reality, engaging all your senses. If you want financial freedom, picture your bank account overflowing with abundance. If you desire a loving relationship, feel the warmth and connection of being with your soulmate. The more vivid your visualization, the more powerful your statement becomes. All of this visualization prepares you to shift from the desired reality into the emotional connection, so that you can seal in the affirmation. Without that emotional connection, the affirmation will be powerless. That's because the emotional bridge is the key to activating the pineal gland and calling into reality your desired outcome. Emotions are the language of the subconscious mind, and connecting feelings to the desired outcome accelerates manifestation. It's like adding fuel to the fire, igniting your intentions and propelling them into reality. So, how do we create that connection? Specific techniques for generating positive emotions associated with the desired reality include gratitude, joy, love, and excitement. Think of these emotions as the secret sauce that makes the pineal activation dialogue truly effective. They're also very powerful when focused and directed. Recall a time when you felt the desired emotion strongly, or imagine experiencing the desired outcome as if it were already real. If you want to manifest love, remember a time when you felt deeply loved and cherished. Recreate that feeling in your body, allowing it to fill you with warmth and joy. Or, if you struggle with remembering the emotion, imagine living in the end state as if you're already there, and allow the positive emotions to wash over you. Let's talk specifically about gratitude. Gratitude is a powerful emotion for attracting abundance and well-being. It's like a magnet, attracting more of what you appreciate. The more grateful you are, the more blessings you will receive. Express gratitude for the blessings you already have and for the blessings that are on their way. Even in the midst of challenges, there is always something to be grateful for. Acknowledge the simple things in your life: the roof over your head, the food on your table, the love of your friends and family. The more you focus on what you have, the more you will attract. And expressing gratitude prepares you to incorporate the gratitude affirmation so that you can seal in the process. The gratitude affirmation is the final piece of the puzzle. It's time to complete the circuit. Think of the gratitude affirmation as the final step in the pineal activation dialogue, sealing the intention and reinforcing the positive energy you've cultivated. It's the period at the end of a sentence, the final chord in a symphony, the Amen at the end of a prayer. A powerful example. I am deeply grateful for the abundance, joy, and well-being that are flowing into my life. Feel the truth of those words resonating within you. That's because expressing gratitude shifts the focus from lack to abundance, opening the door to receiving more blessings. It's like switching from a scarcity mindset to an abundance mindset, unlocking a whole new world of possibilities. Now that door is open, you're prepared to start receiving. When reciting the affirmation, do so with sincerity, conviction, and deep appreciation. Feel the gratitude in your heart as you say the words. Don't just go through the motions, truly embody the feeling of gratitude. Expressing gratitude creates a positive feedback loop, accelerating the manifestation of the desired reality. It's like a snowball rolling downhill, gathering momentum and size as it goes. The more gratitude you express, the more blessings you attract, and the faster your desires manifest. Let's put this all together with some real-world examples. Visualize this example of using the pineal activation dialogue to manifest financial abundance. I acknowledge that I currently have limited financial resources, but I am now attracting abundance and financial prosperity. I feel grateful for the opportunities that are coming my way, and I am open to receiving unexpected blessings. Feel the shift. Consider this example of how the pineal activation dialogue might be used to manifest improved health and well-being. I acknowledge that I am currently experiencing some health challenges, but I am now experiencing vibrant health and well-being. I feel grateful for my body's ability to heal, and I am filled with energy and vitality. This is about more than just words. It's about embodying the feeling of wellness. Let's imagine using the pineal activation dialogue to manifest enhanced creativity and inspiration. I acknowledge that I am currently feeling creatively blocked, but I am now flowing with creativity and inspiration. I feel grateful for the ideas that are coming to me, and I am excited to express my unique gifts. Use these examples as inspiration for creating your own personalized dialogues tailored to your specific goals and desires. The more personalized your dialogue, the more powerful it will be. Make it yours and make it real. However, you must also consider the fact that doubt and fear are like weeds that can choke the life out of your dreams if left unchecked. They're common emotions that can sabotage your efforts to activate the pineal gland and manifest your desires. Here are some practical tips for managing these emotions, such as acknowledging them without judgment, reframing negative thoughts, and focusing on the positive emotions associated with the desired outcome. Acknowledge the feelings without judgment. Allow yourself to feel them without getting carried away. Suggest that viewers replace negative thoughts with positive affirmations or visualize themselves successfully overcoming their fears. Replace "I can't do this" with "I am capable and resourceful." See yourself succeeding, and you will. Treat yourself with the same kindness and understanding that you would offer a friend who is struggling. Self-compassion is essential for navigating the ups and downs of the manifestation process, especially at the beginning when you are feeling uncomfortable. Most of all, you should connect the pineal activation dialogue to the principles of trust and faith, emphasizing the importance of believing in the power of the universe to deliver the desired outcome. Trust that everything is unfolding in perfect timing. And remember, every setback is a setup for a comeback. Now, I want to challenge you to take the next step. Craft your own personalized pineal activation dialogue using the template and guidelines provided in this video. Tailor it to your specific needs and desires. And to build a community, I encourage you to share your dialogues in the comments section. Share your desires and goals with others so that we can all celebrate together. Type "I have crafted my pineal activation dialogue for desired outcome." Knowledge is only power when put into action. Take the leap, commit to the process, and watch your life transform. And because I know you're ready for more, in the next video, we'll explore advanced techniques for amplifying the power of the pineal activation dialogue and accelerating manifestation. Get ready to take your practice to the next level. Now, before we dive deeper into the pineal activation dialogue, let's talk about setting the stage for success. Where you engage in this dialogue truly matters. Think of it like planting a delicate seed. Would you toss it carelessly into rocky, barren ground, or would you carefully prepare fertile soil in a sun-drenched garden? The subconscious mind is exquisitely receptive to external cues, and the environment you create will dramatically impact the effectiveness of your practice. Imagine trying to have a heart-to-heart conversation in a bustling marketplace versus a quiet, peaceful sanctuary. The same principle applies here. Doing the pineal activation dialogue amidst chaos and distractions is like trying to tune a radio in a storm. The signal gets lost in the noise. But performing the dialogue in a serene, intentional space allows your subconscious to fully absorb and integrate the positive intentions. So let's create a space for success. To that end, I want to challenge you to create what I call a sacred space, a dedicated area specifically for your pineal activation dialogue practice. Imbue this space with positive energy and intention, making it a sanctuary that nourishes your soul. What could that look like for you? Consider adding elements that resonate with you: a calming candle, a vibrant crystal, a soothing plant, or inspiring artwork. Perhaps you have a special blanket or cushion that brings you comfort. The key is to create a space that feels safe, supportive, and conducive to deep introspection. Think of it as your personal portal to higher consciousness. You can even use incense to set the mood and trigger your parasympathetic nervous system. Now, I also know that not everyone has access to a perfect environment. Maybe you live in a small apartment with noisy neighbors, or perhaps your home is constantly filled with the demands of family life. Don't let these limitations discourage you. Even in challenging circumstances, you can create a sense of calm and focus. How do you do that? Consider using noise-canceling headphones to block out distractions, playing ambient music to create a soothing atmosphere, or simply closing your eyes and focusing on your breath to anchor yourself in the present moment. Even a small corner of your room, intentionally set aside for your practice, can serve as a powerful, sacred space. The key is to make it yours and to dedicate it solely to this purpose. Your intention is what matters most. Now that we've set the stage, let's delve into the heart of the pineal activation dialogue, its 4 transformative layers. Remember, this is more than just reciting affirmations. It's a structured conversation with yourself, designed to unlock your full potential. Focus and presence are paramount as we explore each layer. What are those 4 layers? Let's dive in. The first layer, which we have previously discussed, is acknowledgement and acceptance. We've touched on the importance of acknowledging your current reality without judgment, seeing it as the essential first step toward change. But let's take this a step further and introduce the concept of shadow integration. Why? Your shadow self is a part of you. It encompasses the aspects of yourself that you've hidden, rejected, or denied, the emotions, traits, and experiences that you deem unacceptable. It's the counterpart to your idealized self-image, containing everything you don't want to be. Ignoring your shadow self is like ignoring a leak in your basement. It may seem small at first, but it will eventually cause significant damage. These shadow aspects might include anger, fear, shame, self-doubt, or any other emotion that feels uncomfortable or undesirable. Acknowledging and accepting these parts of yourself is crucial for wholeness and healing. It's like shining a light on the darkness, allowing these hidden aspects to be seen, understood, and ultimately integrated into your conscious awareness. But how do you do that? To truly integrate these parts of yourself, try this practical exercise for shadow acknowledgement. Take a moment to list 3 things you dislike about yourself. Really dig deep and identify those aspects that you tend to criticize or judge harshly. Now, here's the twist. Reframe each of those negative qualities as potential strengths or areas for growth. For example, maybe you dislike your tendency to be overly critical. Could that also be seen as a sharp eye for detail and a commitment to excellence? Perhaps you're ashamed of your past mistakes. Could those experiences be valuable lessons that have made you stronger and wiser? See how that works. By acknowledging and accepting your shadow aspects, you free yourself from the burden of self-rejection. It's like taking off a heavy mask, allowing yourself to be seen and loved for who you truly are, flaws and all. This newfound self-acceptance creates a powerful foundation for growth and transformation. And all of this acceptance perfectly sets up the next layer, intention and vision, which serves as the natural progression from accepting yourself fully. Once you've made peace with your present, you can begin to intentionally create your future. How will you do that? We've already established the importance of having a clear vision for your desired future, understanding it as a way to program your subconscious mind. Now, let's amplify that power by introducing the concept of future self-visualization. Think of it as a GPS for your subconscious mind, guiding you toward your desired destination. Visualizing yourself as the person you want to become helps to align your thoughts, feelings, and actions with that future reality. It's like stepping into the role of your highest potential, embodying the qualities and characteristics you aspire to possess. Why is it important to do that? For instance, visualize your future self living your dream life, embodying your highest potential. What does that person look like? How do they carry themselves? What are their accomplishments? What kind of relationships do they have? The more vivid and detailed your visualization, the more powerful it becomes. Allow me to guide you through a short, future self-visualization exercise. Close your eyes for a moment and take a few deep breaths. Imagine yourself 1 year from now, living your absolute dream life. See yourself waking up in your ideal home, feeling rested and energized. Imagine the work that you're doing, the impact you're making on the world. Picture the people in your life, your loved ones, your friends, your colleagues. Feel the love, joy, and connection that surrounds you. What does your future self look like? Are you more confident, more creative, more compassionate? How have you overcome the challenges that you're currently facing? What new skills have you developed? What new adventures have you embarked on? Take a few more moments to fully immerse yourself in this vision, feeling the emotions of joy, gratitude, and excitement. Then, slowly open your eyes, carrying that vision with you throughout your day. See how that works. This visualization prepares the audience for the transition into emotional resonance, further amplifying the power of the intention. Because it is the feeling that seals in the intention that is so important. We've previously touched on the importance of connecting emotionally to your intention, understanding that feelings are the seeds that grow into your reality. But let's take this a step further by exploring the concept of emotional alchemy. It's one of the more powerful secrets I can share with you today. Emotional alchemy is the art of transforming negative emotions into positive ones through conscious awareness and skillful reframing. It's like turning lead into gold, transmuting your challenges into opportunities for growth. How can you do that? For example, imagine someone who is feeling fear about the future. Instead of getting caught up in worry and anxiety, they could choose to reframe that fear as excitement about the unknown possibilities. Or, someone who is feeling anger about a past injustice could choose to channel that anger into constructive action, advocating for change and creating a more just world. Here's a technique for emotional alchemy. When you experience a negative emotion, take a moment to pause and acknowledge it without judgment. Focus on the physical sensations associated with the emotion. Where do you feel it in your body? What does it feel like? Allow yourself to fully experience the emotion without trying to suppress it or push it away. Then, consciously choose to reframe the situation in a more positive light. Ask yourself, what is the lesson in this? What is the opportunity for growth? And then, actively choose to replace the negative emotion with a more empowering feeling, such as gratitude, compassion, or hope. It might take time, but it is possible. All of that positive emotion sets you up for the transition into gratitude and embodiment, further solidifying your intentions and paving the way for manifestation. The more aligned you are, the better the manifestation works. We've already reiterated the power of gratitude and how it's not just a feeling, but a state of being that aligns you with the abundance of the universe. Now let's introduce the concept of embodied gratitude and really drive it home. Embodied gratitude means expressing gratitude not just through words, but through your actions, your gestures, and the way you live your life. It's like becoming a walking, talking embodiment of appreciation, radiating positive energy and attracting even more blessings into your experience. How do you do that? Embracing opportunities to pay it forward, helping others, or simply appreciating the small things in life are powerful expressions of gratitude. The way you carry yourself, the way you interact with others, the way you approach challenges, all of these can be infused with a sense of gratitude and appreciation. Consider these practical examples of embodying gratitude in your daily life. Write thank you notes to the people who have made a positive impact on your life. Volunteer your time to a cause that you care about. Take a moment each day to appreciate the beauty of nature. Simply say thank you with sincerity and meaning. Practice active listening when someone is speaking to you. Smile at a stranger. Hold the door open for someone. These small acts of kindness and appreciation are powerful expressions of embodied gratitude. Allow me to share a personal story of how embodying gratitude transformed a challenging situation into an opportunity for growth and abundance. Several years ago, I experienced a significant financial setback. I was feeling stressed, anxious, and overwhelmed. But instead of succumbing to negativity, I made a conscious decision to focus on gratitude. I began to appreciate all the things that I did have in my life: my health, my family, my friends, my skills, and my talents. I started writing thank-you notes to the people who had supported me, volunteering my time to help others, and simply appreciating the small things in life. And as I shifted my focus from lack to abundance, I began to attract new opportunities and resources into my experience. Within a few months, I had not only recovered from the financial setback, but I had also created a more fulfilling and abundant life than ever before. Now, I'd like to recap the full cycle, integrating the layers of the pineal activation dialogue, emphasizing the importance of moving through them in a deliberate and conscious way. This is a powerful tool for transformation, but it requires intentionality and commitment. Here's a step-by-step guide for integrating the layers. First, find a quiet space. Then, acknowledge the thing that you are struggling with. Third, determine your intention and visualize your desired outcome. Fourth, connect with your emotions. Fifth, express gratitude and embody it in your life. Remember, the pineal activation dialogue is not a one-size-fits-all solution. It's a framework that you can adapt to your unique needs, goals, and beliefs. Experiment with different wording, visualizations, and emotions until you find what resonates most deeply with you. And remember, you must remain consistent with your pineal activation dialogue. It's like planting a garden. You need to tend to it regularly in order to see results. Commit to practicing the dialogue at least once a day, preferably at the same time each day, to create a powerful habit. Now, let's anticipate some of the challenges you might encounter. Acknowledge that viewers may face common challenges, such as difficulty focusing, lack of motivation, or recurring negative thoughts. Here are a few practical solutions. If you're struggling to focus, try practicing mindfulness meditation for a few minutes before engaging in the dialogue. If you're lacking motivation, remind yourself of the benefits of the practice and visualize the positive outcomes you desire. If you're experiencing recurring negative thoughts, acknowledge them without judgment and then consciously choose to replace them with more positive and empowering beliefs. Don't be afraid to take breaks when it gets hard. Above all else, remember to treat yourself with compassion. This is a process, not a destination. There will be days when you feel like you're making progress, and there will be days when you feel like you're taking steps backward. Be patient and kind with yourself, and celebrate every small victory along the way. And because I know you're ready to commit, I challenge you to commit to practicing the pineal activation dialogue for at least 21 days, integrating all 4 layers. I invite you to share your experiences, insights, and challenges in the comments section. To keep the momentum going, in the next video, we'll explore advanced techniques for amplifying the power of the pineal activation dialogue, such as incorporating specific brainwave frequencies or working with a skilled practitioner. Get ready to take your practice to the next level. I want to leave you with a final message of hope, encouragement, and empowerment. You have the innate ability to transform your life through the power of your inner dialogue. Believe in yourself, trust the process, and know that you are worthy of all the good that you desire. You are powerful, you are capable, and you are loved. And because I know you're ready to commit to treating yourself with compassion and continuing the pineal activation dialogue, let's explore how we can take this already powerful practice to the next level. Are you ready to explore the sonic dimensions of your inner world? Because the environment you're engaging with is a crucial factor, we'll want to explore how we can influence the environment around you to enhance your pineal gland function. Sound, often underestimated, can be a potent ally in activating your pineal gland and deepening your dialogue with the subconscious. Think of sound frequencies as energetic keys that unlock different states of consciousness. Specific frequencies can entrain your brainwaves, gently guiding you towards a more receptive and focused state. How does that work exactly? Consider binaural beats, isochronic tones, and solfeggio frequencies. Binaural beats involve listening to two slightly different frequencies in each ear, which your brain then interprets as a single, lower frequency. For instance, listening to a 315 Hz tone in one ear and 325 Hz in the other results in your brain perceiving a 10 Hz frequency, which is associated with the alpha state, conducive to relaxation and creativity. Isochronic tones, on the other hand, are single tones that pulse on and off at regular intervals, creating a clear and distinct rhythmic pattern that the brain readily follows. Solfeggio frequencies, steeped in ancient history, are believed to resonate with specific healing and transformative properties. Each frequency, like 528 Hz, associated with DNA repair and transformation, is thought to carry a unique energetic signature. How do you incorporate them? Selecting music that resonates with you and supports your practice is key. Ambient music, particularly tracks in specific keys or genres known for their calming effects, can be exceptionally beneficial. Several online resources offer curated soundscapes designed to promote relaxation, focus, and even pineal gland activation. Experiment with different options, paying attention to how each one makes you feel. Does it deepen your sense of inner peace? Does it enhance your ability to visualize and connect with your intentions? Finding the right sonic landscape can make a world of difference. I want to introduce the idea of sound anchors as well. By associating specific sounds with desired emotional states, you can create powerful triggers that instantly transport you to those feelings. Imagine pairing a particular piece of music with feelings of gratitude or joy. Every time you hear that music, those feelings will be amplified, reinforcing your positive intentions and accelerating the manifestation process. However, let me also say this. While soundscapes can be beneficial, they aren't essential. The core pineal activation dialogue practice remains powerful on its own. If soundscapes aren't accessible to you, don't let that hold you back from experiencing the transformative benefits of this technique. Let's build on that by exploring how to amplify the affirmations at the core of the pineal activation dialogue. We've already explored the importance of acknowledgement, intention, emotion, and gratitude. Now, let's infuse this dialogue with another layer of power, the art of visualizing the spoken word. What could that look like for you? Imagine each word you speak during the pineal activation dialogue transforming into a tangible form, a beam of light, a vibrant color, or a swirling vortex of energy. Visualizing each word as a potent force can dramatically amplify its impact on your subconscious mind. Why is this so effective? For instance, when you speak the word abundance, visualize it as a radiant golden light filling the room, permeating every cell of your body. Feel the warmth and richness of that light, knowing that abundance is your birthright. Or when you utter the word peace, imagine a calming blue wave washing over you, soothing your mind and dissolving any tension or anxiety. Experiment with different colors, shapes, and textures to find visualizations that resonate most deeply with your personal experience. The key is to engage your imagination and create vivid mental imagery that amplifies the emotional impact of your words. Is there any science behind this? This powerful technique is rooted in the principles of neuroplasticity. Each time you engage in mental imagery, you're actively reshaping the neural pathways in your brain. By repeatedly visualizing your desired reality, you're reinforcing the neural connections associated with those beliefs, making them more accessible and automatic. Think of it like strengthening a muscle through repeated exercise. The more you visualize, the stronger the neural pathways become, and the more easily you'll embody the qualities and characteristics you desire. In effect, each time you imagine the word or phrase, you're reinforcing the belief and solidifying it in your reality. And now, let's talk about the language you are using in this pineal activation dialogue. So far, we've explored the mechanics of the dialogue and how the words work. Now, let's focus on the nature of those words. You don't always have to take them so literally. Affirmations don't always have to be direct and literal. They can be metaphorical and symbolic, tapping into the rich tapestry of the subconscious mind. Metaphorical affirmations can bypass the critical conscious mind and speak directly to the deeper levels of your being. How can you make your language more poetic? Instead of simply stating, "I am wealthy," you might say, "I am a magnet for prosperity," or "I am a river flowing with abundance." These metaphors evoke a more visceral and emotional response, making the affirmation more impactful. Draw inspiration from nature, mythology, or your own personal experiences to craft metaphorical affirmations that resonate with your soul. What inspires you? The power of metaphorical language lies in its ability to evoke deeper emotional responses. Think of these as emotional signatures. The phrase, "I am a river flowing with abundance," may evoke a stronger emotional response than "I am wealthy" for some individuals, tapping into feelings of flow, freedom, and limitless potential. A thesaurus can be a powerful tool for expanding your vocabulary and discovering new and creative ways to express your intentions. Explore different words and phrases until you find the ones that truly ignite your soul. Let's continue by acknowledging the incredible significance of pausing, not just during the day, but during your pineal activation dialogue. Remember the importance of gratitude. Well, there's a way to amplify it. Silence is not just the absence of sound, it's a potent force in its own right. It's a space for integration, reflection, and deep connection with your inner wisdom. Building in moments of silence while expressing your gratitude amplifies the intention. By incorporating moments of silence into the pineal activation dialogue, you can deepen your experience and accelerate your transformation. What does this practically look like? Try this. After stating an affirmation, pause for a few seconds to allow the words to fully sink in. Close your eyes, take a deep breath, and simply be present with your thoughts and feelings. Notice any sensations that arise in your body, any emotions that surface, any insights that emerge from the silence. This sacred pause allows you to integrate the affirmation at a deeper level, connecting with its emotional resonance and solidifying its impact on your subconscious mind. The sacred pause connects directly to the practice of mindfulness and meditation. It's a form of active meditation, where you're not just passively observing your thoughts, but actively engaging with them and allowing them to transform you from the inside out. By quieting the mind and accessing inner wisdom, you can gain clarity, insight, and a deeper understanding of yourself and your place in the world. Now, let's prepare you for something that's completely normal, but might be frustrating if you don't see it coming. It's important to acknowledge that the journey isn't always linear. Sometimes, you might encounter emotional turbulence along the way. The pineal activation dialogue can sometimes surface buried emotions as old beliefs are challenged and new perspectives emerge. You might experience feelings of sadness, anger, fear, or any other emotion that feels uncomfortable or overwhelming. This is a normal part of the healing process. What should you do if you encounter these feelings? The key is to allow these emotions to flow without judgment. Don't try to suppress them or push them away. Simply acknowledge them, feel them, and allow them to pass through you like waves. Deep breathing exercises, journaling, or engaging in other forms of self-expression can be helpful in navigating this emotional turbulence. It's also okay to step away from the practice and do something else that nourishes your soul. Remember that emotional turbulence is a sign that you're breaking through old patterns and creating space for new growth. This turbulence, while uncomfortable, is a powerful part of the healing process. By facing these emotions head-on, you can release them and create space for greater self-awareness and emotional freedom. Think of it as clearing out the old debris to make way for new construction. It's all part of the process. Finally, as you work through this process, let's remember our previous examples of intuition and perspective shifts. And let's acknowledge that subtle synchronicities might begin to appear as you work through this process. How do you work with them? This is where the observer effect comes into play. Our awareness can directly influence the outcome of events. This is why your synchronicities are ramping up. Drawing on principles from quantum physics, such as the double-slit experiment, we can see how the mere act of observation can alter the behavior of particles. On a larger scale, this suggests that our consciousness plays a role in shaping our reality. Therefore, you should become a conscious observer of your thoughts, feelings, and surroundings. Pay attention to synchronicities, intuitive nudges, and unexpected opportunities that come your way. These are signs from the universe, guiding you towards your desired outcome. Are you ready to take the reins? By recognizing that you have control over what's going on and actively shaping your reality through your choices and intentions, you will find yourself empowered. Understanding that you're not just a passive bystander, but an active participant in the creation of your life is incredibly freeing. The key is to use your awareness intentionally, focusing on what you want to create, rather than what you want to avoid. With all these new tools at your disposal, I want to challenge you to synthesize and build on the work you've already put in. Integrate the techniques discussed in this video: sound, visualization, metaphor, and silence into your existing pineal activation dialogue practice. Experiment with different combinations and share your experiences in the comments section. I'm truly excited to hear what you discover. Because the power to transform your life lies within you, use the pineal activation dialogue as a tool for unlocking your full potential and integrating all of these incredible techniques. In our next video, we'll explore even more advanced techniques for harnessing the power of the subconscious mind and manifesting your desires. Get ready to dive deep into the quantum field and unlock even more of your innate potential. Now, as we refine these newfound techniques, let's begin by revisiting the sacred space we briefly discussed earlier. Remember how a dedicated physical space can amplify your intentions. Let's go deeper. It's not merely about aesthetics. It's about creating an environment that resonates with your subconscious mind. A cluttered or chaotic environment can be a source of noise that interferes with the clarity of your pineal activation dialogue. Think of it like trying to tune into a specific radio frequency. Amidst static, the message gets lost in the interference. How, then, do you cultivate a space that promotes clarity and receptivity? Consider the concept of environmental anchors. These are specific elements within your sacred space that are consciously linked to aspects of your desired reality. It could be a picture representing abundance, a plant symbolizing growth, or a candle embodying inner light. The key is actively choosing these anchors and imbuing them with your intention. For example, if financial freedom is a focus, you might display an image of a flourishing garden, consciously associating it with the idea of wealth and prosperity. Each time you engage with your sacred space, these anchors serve as potent reminders of your goals, reinforcing your subconscious beliefs and aligning your energy with your desired outcome. But what if you share your living space? Many of us don't have the luxury of dedicating an entire room to our spiritual practice. Shared living spaces present a unique challenge, but they're not insurmountable. The key lies in creating a portable or temporary sacred space that you can easily set up and dismantle as needed. This could involve using a specific blanket or cloth to define your space, instantly transforming any area into a sanctuary. Or perhaps visualizing a protective bubble of energy surrounding you, shielding you from external distractions and creating a sense of inner peace. The beauty of this approach is that it allows you to carry your sacred space with you wherever you go, maintaining a consistent connection to your intentions and inner wisdom, regardless of your surroundings. Don't forget to declutter, too. Before you even begin the dialogue, declutter both the physical and mental space. A racing mind filled with worries and to-do lists is just as disruptive as a messy room. Take a few moments to clear your head, breathe deeply, and release any tension or anxiety. This simple act of preparation will dramatically enhance the effectiveness of your practice, allowing you to fully immerse yourself in the experience and connect with the deeper levels of your being. Now that the stage is set, let's talk about the sound. As you've learned, sound is incredibly important. Let's elaborate on the science behind specific sound frequencies and their impact on brainwave states. It's time to get specific. Certain frequencies are known to promote relaxation and intuition. For instance, the frequency of 432 Hz, often referred to as Verdi's A, is believed to be mathematically consistent with the patterns of the universe. It can create a sense of harmony and well-being. Similarly, 528 Hz, one of the solfeggio frequencies, is associated with DNA repair and transformation. Listening to these frequencies can gently nudge your brainwaves into a more receptive state. But what about binaural beats? Binaural beats and isochronic tones are powerful tools for synchronizing brainwave activity. These frequencies, when listened to with headphones, create a perceived beat that encourages the brain to enter specific states, such as alpha relaxation or theta deep meditation. By synchronizing brainwave activity, these frequencies enhance the effectiveness of your pineal activation dialogue, making it easier to access the subconscious mind and reprogram limiting beliefs. For instance, listening to binaural beats that gradually shift from beta, alertness, to alpha, relaxation, can help you transition into a more receptive state, enhancing your ability to visualize and connect with your intentions. Let's get practical. You can create a personalized soundscape for your practice, combining different frequencies and ambient sounds to create a unique and supportive environment. There are numerous online tools and apps that allow you to create custom soundscapes, layering different frequencies, nature sounds, and ambient textures to suit your individual preferences. Experiment with different combinations until you find a soundscape that resonates deeply with you. Perhaps you combine the gentle hum of 432 Hz with the soothing sounds of rain, or layer isochronic tones that promote alpha brainwaves with the gentle melody of a crystal singing bowl. The possibilities are endless. But remember, all of this has precedent. The use of sound frequencies to alter consciousness is not a New Age invention. It has roots in ancient traditions of chanting and mantra repetition. From the rhythmic drumming of indigenous cultures to the melodic chants of Tibetan monks, sound has long been recognized as a powerful tool for altering consciousness and connecting with the divine. By incorporating sound frequencies into your pineal activation dialogue, you're tapping into this ancient wisdom, harnessing the power of sound to deepen your experience and accelerate your transformation. Now, let's add a layer of visualization. We've talked about the importance of visualizing the spoken word. Let's introduce the idea of associating specific colors and geometric shapes with different affirmations. It's time to paint a vivid picture in your mind. How do you pair a color with the affirmations you've been using? For example, you might visualize the word love as a warm, pink light radiating from your heart, filling your entire being with compassion and joy. Or perhaps you see the word peace as a calming blue circle expanding outwards, dissolving any tension or anxiety in its path. By associating specific colors and shapes with your affirmations, you're adding another layer of sensory richness to your practice, making it even more impactful. Colors and shapes can really drive the point home, but it doesn't have to stop at sight. These visualizations can be further enhanced by incorporating tactile sensations, smells, and tastes. The more senses you engage, the more deeply you'll connect with your affirmations, and the more powerfully they'll imprint on your subconscious mind. Imagine visualizing the feeling of warmth while reciting affirmations related to abundance and joy, or smelling a pleasant aroma while affirming your inner peace. You could even taste something sweet while reciting affirmations related to happiness and fulfillment. These multisensory experiences create a powerful synergy, amplifying the emotional impact of your words and accelerating the manifestation process. Let's get creative. I want to introduce you to affirmation mandalas. These are visual representations of your desired outcome that incorporate affirmations into the design. You can write your affirmations in a circular pattern, draw symbols that represent your goals, or simply create an abstract design that resonates with your intention. The act of creating an affirmation mandala is a powerful way to focus your energy and align your consciousness with your desired reality. It's a visual reminder of your intentions. How does that relate to reality, though? It may sound a little out there, but connecting the use of visualization to the principles of quantum physics can bring it all home, highlighting how our thoughts and intentions can influence the fabric of reality. Quantum physics tells us that the universe is not a fixed and solid entity, but rather a dynamic and fluid field of energy, constantly responding to our thoughts and intentions. By visualizing your desired reality, you're essentially sending a signal out into the quantum field, attracting experiences and opportunities that align with your vision. This is not just wishful thinking, it's a powerful application of the laws of the universe. Now, let's move on to a very important point, the language you use. We've talked about using metaphors, but let's delve deeper into how you can craft language that truly resonates with your subconscious. We've touched on emotional signatures. Let's give you some practical examples. What does this look like in everyday life? Let's provide specific examples of metaphors and symbols that resonate with different emotional states. Think of the symbol of a soaring eagle representing freedom, or the metaphor of a calm lake representing inner peace. These images evoke a visceral response, tapping into our deepest emotions and desires, and it gets even more personal. You can discover your own personal subconscious code by identifying the metaphors and symbols that have the most powerful impact on your subconscious mind. Pay attention to your dreams, synchronicities, and personal preferences to uncover hidden meanings and associations. What are you drawn to? Let's explore affirmation storytelling, where affirmations are woven into a short narrative that engages the imagination and emotions. You could create a story about achieving a goal, focusing on the positive feelings and experiences associated with the outcome. For instance, if your goal is to find a fulfilling career, you might create a story about waking up each morning with excitement, feeling energized and inspired as you work, and experiencing a deep sense of purpose and satisfaction. By weaving your affirmations into a compelling narrative, you're making them more memorable, more emotionally resonant, and more likely to imprint on your subconscious mind. Now, let's consider what happens when you pause. You already know the importance of taking micro-pauses. Now it's time to introduce different types of silence. You can practice mindful breathing, body scan meditation, or simply observe your thoughts without judgment. How does this change things? Silence allows the subconscious mind to process and integrate the affirmations, creating a deeper and more lasting impact. Think of it like giving your mind a chance to digest the information, allowing it to fully absorb the message and integrate it into its belief system. Without these pauses, the words can feel hollow. But how does this impact your intuition? Use silence to access your intuition and inner wisdom, asking open-ended questions and listening for the answers that arise from within. You might ask, what is the next step I need to take? And then simply wait for a response, trusting that the answer will come in its own time. This practice cultivates a deeper connection with your inner guidance system. Also, consider that this is an ancient practice. The transformative power of silence has been recognized for centuries. It has long been a central practice in many spiritual traditions. By incorporating moments of silence into your pineal activation dialogue, you're tapping into this ancient wisdom, harnessing the power of stillness to deepen your experience and accelerate your transformation. Next up, what to do when things don't feel great. It's time to build on the concept of emotional release by providing specific techniques for processing and integrating difficult emotions. Consider journaling, art therapy, or talking to a trusted friend or therapist. But what if the emotions won't stop coming up? You need to embrace the shadow self, integrating and accepting it. It can lead to greater wholeness and self-acceptance. Identify the positive qualities or lessons that can be found within the shadow aspects of oneself. You might discover that your anger is a sign of your passion and your fear is a reminder of your vulnerability. By embracing these qualities, you can integrate them into your conscious awareness, transforming them from liabilities into assets. Now it's time to reframe. Use the pineal activation dialogue to transform negative emotions into positive ones, reframing limiting beliefs and cultivating self-compassion. For instance, you might say, I acknowledge my fear, but I choose to focus on my courage and resilience. Or, I acknowledge my sadness, but I choose to focus on my gratitude and hope. By consciously reframing your emotions, you're shifting your perspective and creating a more positive and empowering inner dialogue. But whatever you do, protect yourself. It's so important that you set healthy boundaries and practice self-care during times of emotional turbulence. This might mean saying no to commitments that drain your energy, taking time for activities that nourish your soul, or simply giving yourself permission to rest and recharge. Remember, you cannot pour from an empty cup. Prioritizing your well-being is essential for navigating emotional turbulence and maintaining a healthy and balanced life. Okay, it's time to put it all together. We've covered a lot of ground: environment, sound, visualization, language, silence, emotional integration. Now it's time to emphasize the importance of combining them in a way that feels authentic and empowering. It's time to find what works. I'm going to give you a step-by-step guide for creating a personalized pineal activation dialogue practice that incorporates all of these elements. I'll give you a sample daily practice routine, but whatever happens, remember to always embrace experimentation and adaptation. You have to find what works best for you and to adjust your practice as needed. Don't be afraid to experiment with different techniques, frequencies, visualizations, and affirmations until you discover a combination that resonates deeply with you. Your intuition is your guide. It will lead you to the perfect blend of elements for your unique needs and preferences. If something doesn't feel right, let it go. Trust that you have everything you need within you. The power to transform your life lies within, and the pineal activation dialogue is a tool for unlocking your full potential. Use it wisely, use it intentionally, and watch as your life begins to unfold in ways you never thought possible. And now, the moment you've been waiting for, your call to action. Create your own multisensory pineal activation dialogue practice and share your experiences in the comments section. Describe your sacred space, your chosen sound frequencies, your visualizations, your intentional language, and your techniques for navigating emotional turbulence. For example, you can write, my sacred space includes element, I visualize image, I listen to frequency. I want to see those in the comments. Commit to practicing your personalized pineal activation dialogue for at least 21 days, tracking your progress and sharing your insights with the community. What do you notice? What shifts do you experience? How does your life begin to change? I can't wait to read all about it. And in our next video, we're going to dive even deeper. I'll be teasing future content by hinting at advanced techniques for harnessing the power of the subconscious mind, such as working with a skilled practitioner or incorporating specific brainwave entrainment technologies. Get ready to take your practice to the next level and unlock even more of your innate potential. So, as you begin to integrate all of these elements into your daily life, remember that the pineal activation dialogue isn't just about the individual pieces, but the entire symphony they create together: your structured inner dialogue, the sacred space you curate, the sound frequencies you embrace, the visualizations that paint your world, the intentional language you craft, and the power of silence where true integration happens, and the emotional freedom that comes with it. Each component amplifies the others, creating a holistic practice that engages your mind, body, and spirit. Think of it as the lens through which you begin to focus all of your energy. This isn't just a technique, it's a lifestyle. Personalize it, experiment with it, and allow it to evolve as you do. Maybe you find that certain affirmations resonate more deeply when spoken at a specific time of day, or perhaps you discover that certain sound frequencies unlock a particular emotional state. The key is to remain open, curious, and willing to adapt your practice to your unique needs and preferences. Remember, the power to transform your life lies within you. The pineal activation dialogue is simply the tool that helps you unleash it. But what does all this really mean? It extends far beyond just the pineal gland. Mastering your inner dialogue has a ripple effect, positively impacting every aspect of your life. You'll find healthier relationships blossoming from improved self-awareness, career choices guided by enhanced intuition, and a profound sense of well-being nurtured by positive self-talk. It's a holistic shift, not just a mental exercise. The key is to transform this practice from a technique into a daily rhythm. Integrate the principles of the pineal activation dialogue into the fabric of your being. Use affirmations not just during your dedicated practice time, but throughout the day, consciously choosing positive thoughts and emotions in every situation. You'll soon find yourself navigating life with greater clarity, resilience, and joy. Remember, this practice isn't solely about manifesting desires. It's about accessing your inner wisdom, aligning with your highest purpose, and unlocking the extraordinary potential that resides within you. As your pineal gland awakens, you may experience greater clarity, profound insights, and an unshakable sense of direction. Now, let's revisit those initial questions we posed at the beginning of this journey. Remember asking yourself if you were experiencing mental fog, if you were truly tapping into your creative potential, or if you felt connected to your inner wisdom. It's time to reflect on how far you've come and how those answers might be shifting. What new insights have you uncovered? And what about revering pineal gland calcification? Through consistent effort and conscious lifestyle choices, it is possible to restore your pineal gland to its optimal function. Reducing fluoride intake, incorporating antioxidant-rich foods, and practicing stress reduction techniques are all powerful tools in this process. The most important thing is to be proactive and to trust in your body's ability to heal and regenerate. But if you've been facing any emotional resistance, remember that it's a natural part of the process. If you've encountered emotional turbulence along the way, know that you're not alone. It's a sign that you're breaking through old patterns and releasing limiting beliefs. Acknowledge the discomfort, offer yourself compassion, and remember that every challenge is an opportunity for growth. Don't give up, keep going, and you'll emerge stronger and more resilient than ever before. So, how do you actually recognize and use intuitive guidance? Start paying attention to the subtle whispers of your intuition, those fleeting thoughts, vivid dreams, recurring synchronicities, and gut feelings that often go unnoticed. Keep a journal to record these experiences, and you'll begin to see patterns and connections that reveal the deeper wisdom that's always available to you. Trust yourself, trust your intuition, and trust that you are always being guided towards your highest good. Remember, consistency is key, and patience is essential. The journey to self-discovery and pineal gland activation is a marathon, not a sprint. Lasting results require consistent effort and unwavering patience. There will be days when you feel discouraged, when you doubt your ability to succeed, or when setbacks seem insurmountable. But remember why you started this journey in the first place. Reconnect with your vision and keep putting one foot in front of the other. Every step you take, no matter how small, brings you closer to your goal. And what's next? I'm excited to share that in future videos, we'll be diving into advanced techniques for amplifying the power of the pineal activation dialogue, exploring topics such as working with a skilled practitioner, incorporating specific brainwave entrainment technologies, and using advanced visualization techniques. The possibilities are endless, and I can't wait to share them with you. So, for now, I want to encourage you to continue experimenting, to continue sharing your experiences within our community, and to continue supporting one another on this incredible journey. What if you could consciously shape your reality through the power of your thoughts and emotions? What if the key to unlocking your full potential lies within your own inner dialogue? These are the questions I want you to ponder as you continue to explore the mysteries of consciousness, the power of the subconscious mind, and the limitless potential for human transformation. I challenge you to continue practicing the pineal activation dialogue, to integrate its principles into your daily life, and to become a conscious creator of your own reality. You hold immense power within you, far beyond what you may currently realize. You are capable of creating a life filled with joy, abundance, and fulfillment. Believe in yourself, trust in your potential, and never stop exploring the incredible possibilities that lie within you. Thank you for joining me on this journey. Now, go forth and activate your inner power.